this is Leland and welcome to another video. In today's video, I would love to tell you a story about evil and good combating each other in one world as people fail to keep going forward. And this is none other than Forkertown. A place where evil, wars, and good always fight. Now, as you know, in the 5 Minutes of Freddy's universe, I started talking about a world where nothing bad happened. Now, I'm going to be telling you a story about Forkertown and why everything went so bad. So one day, I was just thinking about making a town. I wasn't thinking about making a whole city or inviting all my friends. I just wanted to make a small town that would make me happy. Then my friends joined me, and I really liked the server 2D2T at the time. I never got to play it, so I always tried making my worlds into it. And then once I started that, I blew up Spawn because my oldest and most evilest friend joined, Ulver. Then my other friends started joining, and we soon made a town called Forkertown. It was just a simple town. It didn't have anything special about it. It was just a simple town with simple people in it. We didn't really care about it that much. Then we started growing attached to it, and everyone wanted to play it. So I made a server. Zed left for a couple days. I was unable to get in contact with him, because at that time, there wasn't really much we could do. So, me and Jake took over Forkertown until Zed got back. When Zed found out we made a realm server, he told us how he and realm servers don't have good things. How realm servers don't let him join. So, me and Jake didn't know what to do. So we downloaded the Realms world file. And we updated it so the world file was actually Forkertown. Zed got away from Forkertown because what was he supposed to do when he was unable to join? When I tried telling him the first time, I was very scared and creeped out because, well, he was gone for a long time. Would he actually accept Forkertown was back? So I held off. I didn't tell him until 2 weeks after. Then came the day of reckoning, when Ulver finally took his applause and struck us. Ulver took his applause and took it out and almost destroyed half of Forkertown. We didn't know how to come back. Ulver left for 3 months. And then we abandoned Forkertown because we knew it was a lost cause, and P3 was going to have a war with us. So we abandoned Forktown. One day, actually 3 days after, I abandoned the whole entire concept of having Forktown as a real thing. And Forktown was gone. Hang on. I will be right back. Back to the story of Forktown. Now to remember where I left off. Oh yes. So, we abandoned Forktown. But then, a few days after, me and Jake decided, with what's left of our stock, we blow up New Forktown. Everyone didn't know what happened until it was too late. The whole Forktown was blowing up. No one knew that it was us. Me and Jake knew soon we would get kicked out of Forktown for blowing up the new one. So, we left. We left and we only returned when said we should. We were scared. We thought this was the end. Forktowners are gonna hate us. So, after that, a few months go by. Let me tell you, Forktown started like near the end of 2019. And it's gone on until today. Because today was the last video of Forktown. Since Forktown has now been deleted. And is gone forever. Hope you guys said your last goodbyes. Let me tell you, it was hard even recording that video because, well, Morley, the controls were flipping painful. controls were painful to use. And, well, I couldn't even do anything to stop the inevitable. It's either delete Forkatown's world file or let Forkatown delete itself off the map. Because let me tell you, it had already deleted itself off the map once. So, what would change this time? Nothing. But except, it wasn't there this time. Horrible news has only affected Jake since Zed doesn't know yet. And if Jake tells Zed, I already knew what would happen. Zed will go into a rage and it'll be my fault. But Forkatown's gone. Nothing can change that. The world, I can buy it back. And nothing costs money. No mods cost money. No worlds cost money. It's how this world works. It's not pay to play. It's download to play. And if you try downloading Forkatown, the only thing that will happen is your PC will crash and you will lose every single piece of data stored in your MC file due to a virus that locked its jaws on Forkatown. The Steve and Alex virus. Me and my friends already experienced it. It's harmless to you. It'll just take over all your worlds and more just leave you. All your worlds will have the Steve and Alex in it. Steve and Alex in it. Okay. I don't think we need to. So, I hope you enjoyed the story of how Forkatown's gone. And let me tell you, this world is going to get a whole lot nicer. But there's one problem. I don't have a care for anything right now. So, if you want, I'm not forcing you to do anything. I'm just allowing you. If you want to, if you want to do something, or if you want me to paste the download link, I will. You just gotta wait a few days so I can actually get a link. Now, do you guys want to hear a funny story? This is the story about the lab that never actually worked well. Now, this lab was actually supposed to be a lab of, this lab was supposed to work out with all the friends and everything. But it ended up being a super much fail. Now, there was this guy who, didn't really like what. So he took control of the lab and he was technically in charge. He told me what to do. He was the operator of the whole place. If I did something bad, I would be put on visitor. I was no longer the actual owner of the whole actual place. It was someone else. I owned nothing. And since I owned nothing, that meant I didn't know what to do. There was actually barely anything to do in that one. The only thing I could do was wait until I had a job. Or just let him control everything. 'Cause if I didn't, I would be kicked out. And if I was kicked out, it would make all my friends hate me. Now at that time, Zed wasn't as trustworthy. And since Zed wasn't as trustworthy, I didn't trust Zed that much. And then the day came where it was Judgment Day. Where someone has to put up their sword, and once they put up their sword, they can never take it. But me, I never put up a sword. I kept my sword. And everyone wanted to keep their swords, but no. He enforced me. I either put up my sword, or I destroy it in lava. Dad will tell you otherwise. And mine is kind of exaggerated, but I can't really remember much. Zed remembers the whole thing. since Zed remembers the whole thing, I sometimes ask him how the actual story went. And he tells me. He's kind of actually a great help to me. And no one can replace Zed. Even if someone tried, they would fail. Now, I remember. Once I did ask Zed if I ever found a replacement for you. I don't know. I just wouldn't let myself replace him. I would never replace Zed anyway, because Zed's better. Didn't matter where he was, what he did. He was always there for me. Even when I didn't need him. Sometimes you can't trust someone by how they look. Sometimes you can't trust someone by how they feel either. Sometimes you just gotta go with instinct. I hope you know. Sometimes you find someone you can't replace. Don't replace. I hope you liked my story. Sometimes you just can't trust everyone you see. Sometimes you can't trust me.